All right, we're back. We're looking for the smoking gun. Hang on, let me go back a couple seconds here.
Where is it? It's not here.
He puts his hands up. He's afraid the cop is going to start shooting him. What the fuck? It ain't here. Bang, bang, bang. Who's the next guy? Who has the freaking gun? I'm looking for... And this guy's like, dude, it ain't here. Don't shoot me.
There's one there and there's one there. That's none of them?
That's not the gun.
Okay.
That's not the gun. Who are you talking to? And why are you asking him questions he doesn't know? How do you know that's not the gun? Because we keep 3 guns here. Who are you? I'm Paul. What is your job? I'm the assistant prop director, whatever. Why isn't the gun here? And if it's not here, who's supposed to have it? That would be the armorer. What's her name? Hannah. Where is Hannah? And that's where we go. This guy kind of just, where's the gun?
I need to know where it is.
I'm getting the armor.
I'll just follow this guy around. I'll find out later that this guy's the janitor and he just helps out sometime. And I'll be like, why am I following this guy around? Why am I following the janitor around? How does he know this guy ain't the janitor? Rick, janitors have a job, and just because they're a janitor... I'm not saying that janitors are bad. I'm saying I want to know why I'm following this guy and what his position is. Does he have a radio? Who's in charge? Why does he know what he knows? I need to be gathering information while we're walking. I don't need to be like, guess we'll go find a gun. The smoking gun's best. You know where it's at? Okay, I'll just follow you. That's not the way a crime scene is controlled. Sorry. Rick, you're an asshole. Whatever. La 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 la. La la la. Everybody's talking. La 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 la.
You're in charge, ma'am? I need to know where the gun...
Okay, so he looks at her and says, you in charge, ma'am. I don't know why he did that or what he saw, but he must have either heard something before or he kind of figured her out as being in charge. So he identifies her, doesn't really go by name. Are you in charge, ma'am? Yes. What's your name? Boom. Now I have her name. I got a recording. I mean, it's so easy now when you have a recorder on. Cops before, everybody we contacted, we had a pen and a paper in our hand. And you had to write, and you had to take quick notes, and there was a lot of information being processed, and you can't write that damn fast. With a camera now, I can gather left and right. I can get pictures. Hey, who are you? Come here, look into my camera. Thanks a lot. Get out of here. I just got a picture of my... I mean, you know, give me your ID. You got your ID? I'm going to hold it in front of my camera. Here you go. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. I mean, it's just so much easier with a camera on to gather shit. You don't want to rely on a camera because you may lose it. But while this is still progressing and still chaos and still an insecure crime scene with the smoking gun missing, I'm going to be a little bit more demanding and controlling and engaged.
You're in charge, ma'am? I need to know where the gun's at right now.
Yes. Bro. Armor, I need to know where the guns are at. Right there.
So now we've talked to 2 different people. We don't know who they are or what they are. We know that she's in charge because she said she was in charge. And now she said, we need to arm her. And it seems like everyone else has all these answers. Who's this guy? Hey, who are you? Who was that lady I just talked to? That was so-and-so. What's her job? Where are you taking me? I'm taking your armor. What's her name?
How do I know this is a gun?
That's the gun.
Okay.
The cop says, how do I know it's the gun? Well, she just told you it's the gun. So now I know. You don't know. You don't know. All guns are seized. Every gun out there is freaking seized. I don't know which one's a gun. I don't care. If I see a gun, they're all getting seized. Rick, you're anti-Second Amendment. You're at a crime scene. There was a shooting. I want all guns accounted for. I want to be able to test until... Now later, if I get all these guns and I start interviewing and someone says, this is the gun, Alex goes, yeah, this is the gun. It's different because it's got the longer barrel. This is the one I had, and that's that one. Now I have corroboration that this is probably the gun. But any gun I see, I'm snagging. He didn't snag the other ones off the counter, which I don't know if you want to be running around with guns. Maybe grab somebody and go, hey, I need you to stay right here. Nobody touches this cart until a cop comes and tells you. Don't touch anything and don't allow anybody to remove or touch. If they do, you start yelling, police help. All right? Stand right here by this cart. Now we're leaving. Yeah.
Come with me.
I mean, crime scenes are chaotic. There's a lot of shit.
Where are they at?
It's controlled chaos. And you do what you can. And you do extra. And you do more. And you over control. And you over, be a tyrant or whatever. You don't need to be slamming people on the ground. But you definitely need to have control of this scene. And they really don't right now. I mean, there's one guy. He's trying. He asked for someone in charge. He found the gun. And he's bringing it to the car.
I don't know. His name's Dave.
So is this the same person that they said was in charge? Is that a guy? Is this a guy or is this a different person? I can't tell if this is the female that he was talking to earlier. This guy seems to be hanging around and knows some shit because he took him to the cart and said, this ain't the gun. So he knows something, but we don't know who he is. I don't know who this guy is, and I don't know who she is.
Dave, do you have those rounds I gave you?
Do you have those rounds I gave you? I'm interrupting. What do you mean you gave him rounds? Who unloaded the gun? You? What's your name? What did you do when you unloaded the gun? Where is the casing and the rounds that were in this gun? Oh, I gave it to him. Did she give you those rounds? Yes. Where did you put them? Where are they? That's how you control a crime scene. You don't allow them to kind of discuss and do, and okay, I'll just listen.
What? No. They're on the cart.
Now a third guy comes in. They're on the cart. How does he know that? Who is he?
Are they?
I don't know.
Who would you give them to?
I gave them back to you.
I gave them back to you. So now we have the rounds that are wandering around from person to person, and we still don't have them.
I'll get them.
This guy says, I'll get them. No, you ain't leaving my site. What do you mean you'll get them? I'm coming. I want to see where they're at and how they got there. How do you know where they are and how do you know where to go get them? I mean, what? How does this guy knows a lot of shit. This guy knows that the gun wasn't on the cart. How did he know that? We're going to find that out later, but it's nice to be more interactive and getting questions on what the hell's going on here.
They're right.
Remember, these people are kind of in shock. Their coworker got shot. They're not thinking investigation, somebody died, we need to find out who, and this is part of the process. Sorry if I offend you. Sorry if I'm too aggressive, but tough luck. You can be mad at me later. You can be mad at me in court 6 months or a year from now. You can be mad at me at the civil trial. I don't care. But you can't let people who are in a shocked state at most crime scenes, they're not thinking clearly. They kind of need direction. And if you don't give them direction and nobody's there doing it, they're going to kind of wander around and they'll do things that they shouldn't be doing. Look at this guy's car, man. When he first opened the door, I went, holy shit, dude. Can you get some more shit in there? I think here's a spot you missed. You can shove a lot of shit right in between here, dude. You missed that. What the?
No, these are extras like.
Okay, so now the gun, obviously we're not worried about Prince, or he's not. Doesn't have gloves on. He's got his fingers all over it. He's had several people handle it. Prince doesn't seem an issue here. I don't want to put extra prints on it if I can help it, but this may not be a case of a print, but it would be nice to confirm if that was the gun by saying we printed it and it had Alec Baldwin's prints on it. We can't say that now because when we printed it, it had 14 different smudged prints and we couldn't make out any of them. Perfect. Wonder how they got there. Maybe the cop?
Yeah, that's not it. The one.
5, it's not going to be the first entrance, it's going to be the second one.
I don't think the cop cleared the gun when he got it. I think he just picked the gun. He's handing it around. He's carrying it by the cylinder. Normally if I carry a gun at a crime scene, I'll carry it by the trigger guard because that's where we're not going to get a print. The trigger guard comes around a trigger and people squeeze. So the bottom of the trigger guard usually doesn't have a print. So if you carry a gun like that, it'll kind of balance and dangle upside down. But you want to make sure the gun is cleared so you don't hit the trigger and fire the damn thing. And I don't think he cleared the gun. If he cleared it, he might have got the casings out. So he doesn't know if it's cleared. He just took for granted somebody told him it's cleared. Maybe he did a quick visual down the side. I did a video where you can look down the side of a cylinder and tell if it's loaded. Maybe he did that. I don't know.
Bonanza Creek.
What the hell is all this shit? What the? Hey man, I left I gave you a document to save at that last crime scene. You got it? Yeah, it's in my car. Really? Fuck. That shit's lost. Look at that hair. Look at this woman in charge. I think this is the woman. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to be. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't identify. I don't know. Look at this freaking hair. This is the responsible 24-year-old armor that you put on a set where guns are being used, and it's her job to keep everyone safe. She might as well put government on her freaking forehead, because this is what government looks like when government tells you they're trying to keep you safe. Just picture this. This is government keeping you safe. Out freaking outrageous.
Oh my God, fuck.
Oh my God, fuck.
I'm so. Are they okay?
Hey, Santa Fe, we need more units out here.
I'm having.
He's finally calling for more units. That should have been the first thing. You gotta get people to secure, especially, how many people do you think are on the scene that we've seen so far? I bet you we've seen at least 20 to 30 people on this scene. That's a lot of people over a large area. In a minute, I think the owner of the property shows up. So not only do we have 20 or 30 people there, we have lots of people coming back and coming in. And we don't know who was here and who came in afterwards, because nobody's controlling entry in and out of this crime scene, because there is no crime scene. Maybe we could have stopped the gate. Maybe you could have put a cop at the gate. But, I mean, he should have been calling in, dude, I got to get a perimeter set up. We've got a huge crime scene. I got multiple people running everywhere. I'm still trying to locate the gun. Send me everybody. I need bodies now.
Been inside. I don't know. God, oh my God. I'm I've been yelled at so many times.
20 hours.
All right, I'm not sure what the hell happens next here. What are we getting? I don't want to bump past something. Oh, here comes the cart. The infamous cart. This guy knew exactly where to go get it, where he came from and where he got it. I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody went with him. Did he take something off? Did he put something on? We don't know.
Are these the rounds here?
So, okay,
See, are these the rounds? Kind of a vague question. Who unloaded the gun? She said she gave the rounds to somebody and they gave them back to her. Where did you give it to him? Were you at the cart when you gave it to him? I need to know this now to make sure I have the right rounds, because your prints are going to be on the rounds. How many rounds did you take out of the gun? I took 5 rounds out. I want those 5 rounds. How do we find them? Well, my color, my hair was in my eyes, and
You have rounds here.
So now we have another guy reaching in, touching the evidence. If the rounds are on his cart, nobody touches the cart. Hey, dude, I need you not to reach to this cart. This cart is part of the investigation. I want you to point to something if you see something that you need to show me, but I don't need you reaching and grabbing, removing, or adding things, all right? Thank you. Appreciate it. Go back to her.
shit, okay, now, so, this is the one.
See, when he starts helping, that's what you call coaching. That's how you're not getting a good evidence. If she unloaded it and put the round somewhere, I want her to explain it. I want to lock her down as best I can right now, so when it changes later, I know that she changed her story and I can't believe her and I can't trust her, which I guarantee you will happen, but whatever.
I'm pretty sure this is that. That's the one. And
I'm pretty sure. What do you mean you're pretty? Who put all these rounds here? I can't see the cart, so I don't know what questions to ask. But if there's a bunch of carts, what are these boxes? How do you know these are it and these aren't it? Well, I'm pretty sure these are it. Why do you think these are it? Well, when I took them out, I think it looked like this. Did you inspect them? Do you know? Was there a fired round, non-fired? What did you see when you took out? Were they empty casing? Were they blanks? What was it? I took out 5 rounds, and 5 of them still had the little things on the front, because that's what she would say. instead of the bullets. And one of them was empty. It was just a brass casing. That's what she should say, but she wouldn't. But I would get that out of her.
Okay. Sorry.
You're okay.
Sorry.
Just relax. Just relax.
So scared.
Yeah, you're all right. Just
You're okay. She's crying. Look. See, this guy's nicer than me. I'll be like, look, this ain't time to be crying. I need to find those bullets. You took them out. You're the armorer. Find me those bullets. You can cry later. Rick, that's just cold blood. Sometimes it shocks people out. If you let them get emotional and they start getting into this crying and you start, it's okay, now we've totally lost shit. People are running around still. I still don't have control of this crime scene. I don't have time to be sensitive to her right now. Sorry if that offends somebody.
relax.
So here's the box that I got them out of.
Okay. Leave one right there. Leave one right there, okay?
So now she had him in her hand. He says, leave him right there. That's good. Finally, he's securing a cart.
Relax. I just need you to relax. Just relax, okay? I just need you to relax. Just please relax, okay? Just take deep breaths and relax. Can somebody get water for her?
So he's really focused and concerned about her. This is a male-female thing. Sorry, I've done it. Other guys do it. We shouldn't. It shouldn't matter. If this was a guy crying, he would not be worried about getting him water and all that. He'd be like, dude, what you fucking crying? And fucking tell me what happened. But because she's a female and we have to be sensitive and we have to be in touch.
No, this is water, right?
Who feels sorry for this girl right now? Raise your hand. That she's young and inexperienced and this is a tough situation. Raise your hand if you feel sorry for her. Well, that's fucking bullshit. This girl was responsible for another woman dying. A child is growing up without her mom because of her. And now you want to say, I feel sorry for her. What about the girl bleeding out and dying? It just amazes me sometimes when we're working a case and people are more concerned about the people who are living than getting justice for the person that got killed. It's like we don't care about the victims anymore. Victims don't have rights. Criminals have rights. Social justice have rights. Cops have rights. Everybody has rights except the person that dies. It's bullshit, in my opinion.
The ambulance, please. No.
See, this dead space here, which one of you guys got a radio? Who's got a phone? Is there any way to lock this place down? Is there a gate? Do y'all have security here? I need bodies. I'm going to start assigning jobs. You're responsible to go to this house and don't let anybody in or out until you come to me first. Go to that house and tell everybody, nobody comes in or out. Sorry, you're locked in. You got to pee. You can't leave. That cop said he's going to arrest my ass if I let anybody in or out. You got to start delegating some shit till you get bodies there. And we're not. And this comes with lack of experience. I mean, this is unique. All homicides are unique. Somebody's going to say, well, Rick, this is a movie set. It's not normal. And, you can't know. Bullshit. All crime scenes are the same. You lock that shit down and you start gathering information and you don't let people contaminate, move, collect, leave, come in. All standard. Every crime scene. Same way. So for some little cop that's going to come here and say, man, he's an asshole and you don't have to do that. This cop was doing a great job and he was doing, I'm not saying he's the meanest guy in the world. I'm just saying lack of experience of doing something to lock down this scene till all the cops get there. Wasn't done. And all that compromises the integrity of the investigation. It makes the investigation sloppy. We lose evidence. It makes it less likely we're going to be able to hold somebody accountable. We may be losing critical evidence that would change the entire focus of the investigation because we're trying to be nice and we don't want to offend anybody.
No, the helicopter's here for her. Yeah.
Who's in this car? Where are they going? Why are they leaving? Stop that car. Hey! Stop fucking driving through my crime scene. Well, I just have to go. You ain't going nowhere. Give me the damn keys to your car. You're detained. Stay here. Until I get... Rick, you can't do that. It's America. It's free. It's not free America when you're in the middle of a crime scene. Sorry. If you don't like it, change the rules. The rules are you do not have the right to trample and destroy evidence and to come and go inside a crime scene. You don't. You lose that right. Sorry. I'm not saying I agree with the law. I'm just saying that's the law.
The helicopter's here for her.
Where the fuck are these entry wounds?
Look at her leaning on the freaking cart. Are you kidding me? Get your freaking pointy elbows off my crime scene. Get out of my damn cart, woman. Why are you leaning up? You need to lean on something. Go lean on a car. I told you not to touch anything. This is how you lose evidence. You're letting this woman do this. And if, and it's a big if, I know everybody's like got all this knowledge and they don't want to believe this. It's my job to be suspicious when I got nothing to be suspicious about. If she's involved and this is a conspiracy and she was involved in killing somebody, she's going to want to hide evidence. And if I let her lean on the bullets and go over there and cry and feel sorry for her, she could be picking up that critical bullet that was fired and putting it in her pocket. She could drop it on the ground, put her foot on it, and grind it down, and we'll never find it. You don't let people fuck around with your evidence on this crime scene.
I don't know anything. I just, right now, I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
Now she's throwing her purse on there. Now she's adding to the cart. We can't even secure the cart when it's in front of us. We're going to let people just throw shit. Hey, man, I got this used rubber from the other night. I'm just going to throw it on this cart here, okay? Yeah, you know what? I got all these pennies and change. I went and got some Taco Bell. I'm just going to throw that chain on the cart, okay? Yeah, sure. Hey, anybody else want to put shit on the cart? This is the new trash can. What the fuck, dude? You're right there. Why are you letting her throw shit on the cart?
Hear everything. Okay? So I need to know, before I start getting information, she's an armor. Who are you?
I'm the production designer.
Okay, thank
Finally, he got a name.
you.
Now she's going back to get her cart. She's going back to grab her purse that she threw on the cart on top of the bullets that may be evidence. And when she picks up her purse, she may pick up a cartridge. She may have added a cartridge that wasn't there. She may have had something there that she may have taken a live round that she put there earlier, and now it's in her purse because she got her purse there and she picked up her purse. But you won't know that, and we'll never know because you're not controlling your freaking evidence.
And you?
I'm the unit production manager.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
He should have done that earlier. He did it? Fine. There's a law. If you're the production manager, you got a radio, you got communication with these people, how do we lock this place down? Where is everybody? Is there anybody in this set? Is this the only place that people are supposed to be? How many people are here right now? Do you know? Do you have a head count? Can you give me a head count? Put these freaking people to work. You're standing around doing nothing.
I won't remember your names. I'm sorry. So,
You're fine. You're fine.
can somebody get him water?
I'm more worried about getting people water than I am about the fucking crime scene. Dude, don't investigate my fucking murder, okay? Because I don't need you coming there getting everybody water at my crime scene. I want somebody there who's worried about the fucking crime scene and the evidence and solving this case. And they're not worried about getting people water. Rick, you're just being a hat. Whatever.
Yep. I need
Whatever.
to.
Oh my god.
What is this guy getting? Is he getting oxygen? Is this a woman giving him oxygen? What's going on? Who are you? Why are you grabbing one of my witnesses? I'm just being funny right now, but I would be like, who's this woman with this guy? What's her name? What's her job? Gather information. Okay, because he didn't ask, luckily she comes. This whole case has been more about the participants volunteering shit that should have been gathered, and they just got lucky. She comes over and tells him who she is, because he wasn't going to ask.
Hi, my name is Shannon Hughes.
Hi.
My husband and I own a ranch.
Okay, my name's Tim.
I think she says we own the ranch or the production. Let me see if CC will pick it up.
Nice to meet you. Hi, my name is Shannon Hughes.
Hi.
My husband and I own a ranch.
Okay, own the ranch. Got it.
Okay, my name's Tim.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so
Now, has a sheriff, here's where I'm kind of a little PC-ish. Has a sheriff, she owns the property, she's a voter, she votes for my boss. I have to be aware that she's a tax-paying citizen and that I know that I work for her and she's a voting member of the public. She is a pesky citizen that I need to take care of. However, I'm not going to kiss her ass and compromise my investigation. I'll be nice to her because she's the owner, a taxpayer. She votes. I get that. And I know somebody's going to be pissed off saying, Rick, you should treat everybody and it shouldn't matter. It does matter. I'm not going to treat all these people that flew in here to do this thing the same way as I treat a tax-paying member that I work for in my area. If you're here and you don't vote and you're not from my area, I'm going to treat you a little different. If you come into my area just to commit crime, I'm not treating you like I would a homeowner in the area. You just got to modify a little bit. I'm not saying he needs to kiss her ass. I'm just saying he needs to be polite. If she came up and said, you're the ranch owner, I went, okay, thanks a lot. I'm not going to remember your name. I'll get with you later. I just need to kind of secure this. Since you're the owner, do you know how to lock down this area? Is there fencing? Is there a gate? Do you have people that work for you out here that could assist in maybe shutting a gate and locking this place down so nobody leaves without us? I've got more units here, but if you can help me in that, I'd appreciate it. Use her.
Yes. I mean, I'm not worried about the insurance.
Here's where he blows it. He kind of pisses her off and kind of makes it sound like she's worried. She came over and said, I'm the property owner. Just so you know, we have insurance. She's trying to be helpful. And he kind of poo-poos her and says, I'm not worried about insurance. I'm worried about their life. You're not worried about their life. You're over here with the gun and evidence. You're not here to worry about their life. They're life flighting her. That's not your business. You ought to be working the freaking comm scene. And here's where he kind of steps on his dick, I think, and is not politically correct. If I was a sheriff, I'd probably chew his ass out a little bit. Dude, don't fucking tell one of the members that vote and own property in this district that elect me and pay your fucking salary that I'm not worried about insurance. She was trying to be helpful. You can think it, but you didn't need to say it.
Yes. I mean, I'm not worried about the insurance. I'm worried about her life. So,
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
That's what
so-
I'm saying.
so
No movie's worth it.
So, if you're worried about her life, why the fuck are you over here? Why ain't you with her? See, when you start making kind of these bullshit safety comments because you don't know, this guy doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know what to do. He's got a lot. His mind's going 100 miles a minute. He's got a lot of things, but he's not taking action. And he kind of takes it out on her a little bit snippy. I'm not worried about insurance. I'm worried about life. And he thinks at this moment when he said it, he thinks I'm being a good sheriff showing that I care about life. Sorry, I hate to hurt your feelings. I don't really give a shit about the people that are shot. I worry about solving a crime if they die. And I can't do that if I'm worried about somebody getting water and worried about saying I'm worried about their life, etc. I need to be engaged in the criminal investigation and the ongoing investigation and this ongoing unsecured crime scene where evidence is disappearing. We're losing the gun. We don't know the ammo. I don't know who the players are. I don't have enough bot. I need to worry about this. Okay?
no.
No. What can I do to help you?
We are bringing a whole lot of units here because there's a whole lot of people here.
Yes, we're trying
Okay.
to clear them out.
Nope. Nobody.
See? She says we're trying to clear them out. She thinks she's helping. She's trying. Had he said, is there any way to lock this down? We need to stop people from leaving and going. She would have known, oh shit, we were trying to clear them out. I need to stop that. If she started helping clearing them out, then she could probably stop. And he would have capitalized on this earlier, not a lot earlier, but he should have.
Nobody's getting cleared out. Everybody is staying where they're at.
Okay.
Okay. We're trying. That's what's so difficult. We're trying to hold everybody where they're at.
Okay.
How are you trying to do that? You aren't trying to do that. You think that that's what you need to do. You know that that's what needs to be done, but how are you trying that? Have you started directing units coming in? Have you started saying lock down the gate? Have you started gathering information? How do we lock this down? Where's the fence? Are people at lunch? Who are people? How many people's on this lot? He hasn't done anything. He's saying that's what he's doing, but he's not. In his mind, you know what that means? I called a lot of other people. So that's what I'm trying to do. There's a difference between wanting and actually doing.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is sit in here. Okay.
Arrested?
You're not arrested.
Am I arrested? I'm going to have you sit in here. I'm not sure why he decided to do this. I think he just didn't know what else to do. But I'm not sure why he did that. I'd like to ask him. If I was doing this investigation, I would ask him when I review his camera, if this was my homicide, I'd be like, dude, Why did you put her in a car? What was in your thought process? He's probably going to say, you know what? I just didn't know what else to do. She was standing there. I just kind of wanted to scare her because she was an armor, and I wanted to make sure I knew where she was at. All right. Maybe a better answer would have been like, I saw her talking to somebody. She was talking to a lot of people, and I didn't want her story changing and them corroborating or you know, trying to get their story straight. So I wanted to isolate her. That's why I put her in a car. That's why she should be in the car. But he could have explained that to her. Ma'am, can you come over here? Look, because we need to talk to you, and I don't have time, and I don't have the bodies, and the scene is secure, I want to have you sit in the car because other people are coming up talking to you. I don't know what's being going on, and I don't want your statement being changed or modified, and I really have to try and prevent people from talking to each other until I can get a statement. So if I can have you sit in the car and don't talk to anybody. If anybody comes up, just tell them you're not allowed to talk to anybody till I talk to you. Okay? You're not in trouble. You're not being arrested. Just have a seat for me here and don't let anybody talk to you. Okay? That would have been a better way. I don't know if he says that because I just stopped it, but we'll see.
The door's going to stay open. Since you're the armor, they're going to want to talk to you more than anybody, okay?
Kind of said a little bit.
Can I please have that water?
Yes.
Who's this car? Who is this car and why is it driving? This is the second time I've seen this car driving around my fucking crime scene. I don't know who's in it. I don't know if there's more people or less people. Somebody get the fucking keys from that car and stop that damn car from driving around my damn crime scene. That is a problem, people. You don't know if they're driving over the bullets. When they dragged the cart over, bullets could have fell. They drove right over the path that they rolled the cart. So when they're rolling the cart and I see the wheel marks on where the cart was, when I'm reconstructing this crime scene, I need to be able to say the cart's here. I know a guy went and got it. Here's the track marks and he came here. Now I don't have that because I got fucking tire prints all over it because nobody's controlling the crime scene. Rick, nobody cares about that. And you're just being an asshole. Whatever. I'm at 31 minutes. Hang on. We'll make a part 3. Freaking crazy ass, no control of crime scene. Property owner's kind of cute. All right, but I digress. Hey, how are you? Did you vote for my sheriff? You know, the sheriff's a good guy, and I like him. Did you vote for him? Oh, thanks. Rick, I wouldn't be doing that shit. I'm just All right, part 3. Here we go.